Winter has certainly arrived in the mountains, and with a new season comes new sports. We'll help you get in shape. Whistler Blackcomb snowmaking is in full swing. How does it work? And we indulge in some sweet treats. That's on this episode of Go Sea to Sky. Welcome to Go Sea to Sky. I'm your host, Heather Butts in Meadow Park. Now, winter certainly has arrived in the mountains, but it's not all Mother Nature's doing. With temperatures hovering between -8 and -12, the Whistler Blackcomb snowmaking crew is working round the clock to get the mountain ready. Now, fresh white snow is so beautiful, but it's a complex process, so we tagged along to see how it's made. It's the most critical ingredient for a successful ski resort, snow. And when Mother Nature can't deliver, the Whistler Blackcomb snowmaking team steps into high gear. I decided to tag along and see how it works.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, I'm Heather.
I'm Heather as well.
Hi, easy to remember.
Hi, I'm Pat.
Hi, Pat. So you guys are in charge of snowmaking.
That we are.
And I want to learn how it works.
We can take you up and show you that. We'll just get you to throw a helmet on here and we'll head over to the rhinos and we'll head up.
Perfect.
Helmets on, we're ready to go. Rhinos will be our mode of transportation. Buckle up, this could be a wild ride. Snowmaking is not as smooth as it may seem.
There's definitely an enormous amount of science to it. Snow science, atmospheric science, weather models, there's that whole side, and then there's basic experience and learning how to use the wind and the natural environment around you to get the quality that you want.
Working our way up the mountain, the rugged ride is well worth it for the breathtaking view. Our first stop is the heart of the operation.
Wow, so this is it. This is the mechanics of the whole job.
This is Horseman Creek Pump House. We have several pump houses like this dispersed all over both mountains, Whistler and Blackcomb. The pumps here will push 700 gallons per minute of water. So basically, they act as either a pump site to draw water uphill, as well as help push and disperse throughout the mountain to gain the pressure we need in the lines that feed the snow guns. During a production window like this, where it's cold, -8 to -10, very cold, allows us to make a lot of snow. So roughly right now, 4 to 5 million gallons a day per mountain.
The water is pumped out through a main line with hydrants, which runs the length of the hill equipped with snowmaking. Machine-made or otherwise, it's clear as we arrive at the Crystal Zone, winter is here.
So this is it.
Here we are.
I can tell why you like this as your office. It's beautiful.
Picture a football field with 5 feet of snow on it. These snow guns make that amount every few days.
So tell me, how many guns do we have here right now? This is the Crystal Zone.
This is the new Crystal Zone. So in the new Crystal Zone right now, we have roughly 18 guns running.
Both mountains combined, the snowmaking team operates close to 200 snow guns.
The new 30 amp autos in Crystal, they're all automatic. So each of them have their own weather station. And based on settings we program, adjust themselves to make the best quality snow with our help.
Then it all comes down to a mixture of high pressure water and air to create the fluffy white stuff.
So there's an air compressor on each gun, a water feed. Within the inner workings of the gun, it creates crystals and then falls from the sky like natural.
Snow guns working round the clock, they're creating the perfect popping snow, just what Whistler Blackcomb guests will be looking for this winter. With 200 snow guns working round the clock, there's no doubt guests will be skiing on Whistler Blackcomb very soon. From man-made snow to homemade treats, Whistler has something for everyone. So when you need to indulge after a hard day on the mountain, Sugar Mama Pastries is the perfect fit.
I'm a girly girl, kind of quirky too, whimsical, fun.
It doesn't get much girlier than this, baking in a cozy kitchen, pink apron and all. You can tell Sabrina Perfit of Sugar Mama Pastries isn't your average Whistlerite.
They're just wee little cakes in themselves, and you can make them so pretty.
White fluffy icing piped onto mini cupcakes as delicate as a wedding gown. But these beauties don't need to be saved for a special occasion. This baker/edible artist can always be found at the Whistler Farmers Market.
Last week I had a fellow stand at my table and eat 5 cupcakes. He just stood there and just ate, handed me more money, ate another one, handed me more money, ate another one, till he was full. Happy, happy, happy. Yeah, that's good.
Perfit insists the unique flavors, like her spicy zucchini cupcake, come from the love and care used to create these decadent pieces from scratch, using local ingredients when possible. After all, an artist's blank canvas can be the most important part. Her favorite mixture and most popular treat, the red velvet cupcake.
Oh, they are so pretty. The combination of the red with the milk being added to it turns it this bright, dark fuchsia pink. And then you add the dry ingredients and it becomes a different color, and then you bake it.
Rolling the fondant icing and creating unique designs that top her cakes, Sugar Mama Pastries is as much about design as it is taste.
You know, each little rosette is its own little challenge, and I delight in making a beautiful rosette, and I really enjoy watching people eat them and seeing the satisfaction that they get.
Like most people in this rugged mountain town, she loves to explore and create treats even outdoor enthusiasts will enjoy, encouraging everyone to satisfy their sweet tooth.
It's a treat. It's a sweet treat. It just makes you feel good.
Especially when it's created in a small home kitchen that sits tucked away on Blueberry Hill. The Whistler Farmers Market may be over, but Sabrina still sets up shop at the Winter Farmers Market in Squamish. Or, of course, you can order your cakes to your own specification. If you'd like to view this story again and many of our other stories, they're available in HD. Check out youtube.com/Whistler Shaw. Go see the sky, we're your local voice. Coming up,
I'm a true girly girl. I love nails and hair and going to the spa and feeling great after.
Melanie learns to be an esthetician, but there's one major problem.
The following are proud supporters of community programming on Shaw TV.
Hairstyling and color services for Heather Butts are provided by The Loft Salon. TheLoftSalon.com.
Levitt Machinery services all the brands they sell, anywhere in Western Canada. If you have big machines for moving stuff and they have a problem, Levitt can fix it. Need a lift? Stack it, reach it, lift it. Levitt.
Welcome back to Go See the Sky. I'm your host, Heather Butts, hanging out in Meadow Park on a beautiful, snowy winter's day. Jewelry designer Morocco Wolf is from Galliano Island, but her designs are anything but hippie-inspired.
Metalsmith and jewelry designer Morocco Wolf spends hours hunched over her work desk. The hours here are long, and the work is meticulous, but she doesn't seem to mind.
Time passes really quickly when I'm doing it, which is a good sign, I think. I do definitely get into a zone of concentration and relaxation.
Morocco grew up on Galliano Island and comes from a family of people who have made their living using their hands.
My grandfather was a dentist. My great-grandfather, he made violins and clocks. My uncle makes electric guitars. My grandma was a massage therapist.
But her style defies her island upbringing. She takes inspiration not from the natural environment as you might expect, but from the shapes and sharp angles used by her favorite artists.
I like their sculptures because they're simple and impactful, and they're how I want my jewelry to be.
Believe it or not, Morocco has only been at this for about a year. She's in the second year of the jewelry design program at VCC, and she's already developing a following.
Hi, Keith.
Hey, Morocco, how's it going?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
Her work is carried at Cavalier Jewelry Shop.
Morocco's very modern, very clean. It's just a very good product. Very cool. It's very original, very unique, and right away we knew we wanted it in the store.
I think that I've always just had my own taste, and I wanted to explore things that were different from where I grew up. It's going to be a container with a hinge that opens like this.
Classic and clean, Morocco's 2014 line will feature mazes and interlocking shapes. We can't wait. I'm Erin Shaw for West Coast Style.
Strathcona Provincial Park is the oldest provincial park in British Columbia, and its 250,000 hectares makes it the largest on Vancouver Island. And at Paradise Meadows, everyone can explore what it has to offer.
Quality Assured Collision's road trip is brought to you by Quality Assured Collision, found online at qacollision.ca.
Today's Quality Assured Collision road trip takes us to British Columbia's oldest and picturesque park, Strathcona Provincial Park on Vancouver Island. Before setting out to explore the flora and fauna in the alpine meadows, best to check in with the Wilderness Center.
This is backcountry camping. There's no facilities.
Yeah.
People are coming to experience wilderness. Strathcona is a big park, and most of it is wilderness. This trailhead here at Paradise Meadows is a really easy introduction to the park because it isn't quite so wild as the rest of the park.
Here you can't help but be in awe of the wonder and the magnificent majesty of it all, appealing to all the senses. An adventure awaits.
I'm really excited to get out here to explore the really wild nature. It's completely different than in Europe, because in Europe it's, I would say it's crowded. There are so many towns and cities there, and it's completely different here in Canada. I enjoy it a lot.
This boardwalk means that the park is accessible to everybody, and every year upwards to 20,000 people come here, but it doesn't feel like it because there's room for everybody.
I like it, just the exercise more than anything, the camping. It's good for these guys to get out and get some exercise and get used to life without luxuries.
Maybe no luxuries, but certain comforts are essential.
We like to bring our rain gear just in case, a hat with a wide brim to protect from the sun, and we have our bear bell to kind of make a little bit of noise to make sure they know we're in the area so they can avoid us, and some sturdy hiking shoes.
Sometimes people only have, say, 2 or 3 hours and they want to get a bit of an experience of the park, so there are certain trails that they can see some of the lakes and the meadows, wildflowers. It's not like hiking up a mountain instantly. You can work up to it.
For more information about trail conditions and ongoing educational programs, you can visit this website. In Strathcona Park, I'm Margie Greaves.
Quality Assured Collision's road trip has been brought to you by Quality Assured Collision, found online at qacollision.ca.
Well, Strathcona Park certainly looks beautiful, a place that I would like to visit. Just as beautiful as Meadow Park in Whistler on a beautiful snowy winter's day. Now, if you have a show idea or would like to learn more about Go Sea to Sky, visit us at facebook.com/Go Sea to Sky. Later in the show,
when you head up, for example, on your first day on the mountain, you want to be ready to go. You want to be feeling good.
A new season means new sports, and it's time to get in shape.
Your card has been declined.
Oh, try this one.
Rob here.
Collections here.
How many times do I have to call you to collect this debt?
What are we gonna do? This one's been declined too.
Does your debt feel like it's getting out of control? We are a nonprofit service, and we're here to help. Call the Credit Counseling Society today. All you've got to lose is your debt.
1 in 3 Canadians know someone with Alzheimer's disease or another dementia. I'm one of those Canadians. September is World Alzheimer's Month, and the Alzheimer's Society of BC wants you to get involved. Use your creative ideas, your outstanding talents, and your sizzling passions. We make it easy to create a unique fundraising event or join in someone else's. Do anything for Alzheimer's and help support people with dementia, their caregivers, and research for a cure. Let's get started at anythingforalzheimers.ca today.
Welcome back to Go See the Sky. I'm your host, Heather Butts, hanging out in Meadow Park just outside Whistler Village. It's time for this week's episode of Higher Learning. Melanie becomes an esthetician at Absolute Spa. There's only one problem. She hates feet. Let's take a look.
Sprott Shaw College's Higher Learning is brought to you by Sprott Shaw College. Found online at sprottshaw.com.
Normally the spa is a sanctuary for relaxation, but today I don't get to relax. I get a look at what it's like to be an Absolute Spa esthetician.
Melanie's task today to see if she has what it takes to work at one of Vancouver's best spas.
My name is Sally Sue, and I've been an esthetician at the Absolute Spa for 5.5 years.
I'm a true girly girl. I love nails and hair and going to the spa and feeling great after. I do not think it's going to be relaxing working at the spa.
The great goal of being an esthetician is to make sure that the client's having a great time and just to relax.
Her first task, the manicure.
I do not have a steady hand. I might paint outside the lines.
Take a look at her hands and just take a look at her fingernails.
A little uneven, so maybe we'll even them out.
If you could just keep them on the shorter side.
You never want to seesaw back and forth because that can cause breakage on the nails.
Okay. I actually think I made it look worse. Ooh, oh, that one's a little sensitive. Sorry. Uh-oh. I'll do better on the next one. I don't know if anyone at Absolute Spa knows this yet, but you know some people have a foot fetish? I actually think I have a foot phobia.
So you want to put on gloves so that if they have any fungus.
Toe fungus?
Ugh. Or if your guest's toenail is actually lifting or if there's debris coming out, you do smell the debris. It's not very pleasant. Ugh. Take a look at her feet, make sure she doesn't have any fungus or whatnot around the foot. You actually do have to fully go in just like that. Now we're using these nail clippers. I'm sure you've used them before. Everyone has different sized toenails and nails and whatnot. So
even the word toenail.
Can't go back and forth. A lot of people don't know that they're actually ticklish until they come in to do a pedicure. She is actually doing quite well in the pedicure. I'm actually quite surprised. I didn't even expect her to touch the feet at all.
So my feet phobia continues.
With the pedicure proving to be a bit of a challenge, Melanie tries her hand at a relaxation massage.
So we're going to start with the full body massage. We're going to...
pretty tattoo. How do you like the pressure?
Maybe a little deeper.
Our guest seemed relaxed, I think.
Melanie's actually doing kind of windshield movements, but what she wants to do or needs to do is do full body movements, long, big strokes.
So with the manicure, pedicure, and massage complete, can this spa goer make it as an esthetician?
So, Sally, would you hire or would you fire me?
I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to fire you.
Really?
Yes. I fired Melanie because she's better as a customer than an actual esthetician. Melanie's definitely been really willing to learn, so maybe in the future we'll hire her.
Just a little off the top, please. Thanks. When it comes to spa treatments, I prefer getting them than giving them.
Sprott Shaw College's Higher Learning is brought to you by Sprott Shaw College. found online at spradshaw.com.
Oh, Melanie, I don't mind my own feet, but dealing with someone else's, that's a whole other story. I give you a lot of credit for that one. Well, winter is certainly here, and it came almost overnight. Just a few days ago, we met up with personal trainer Jessica Turner in this very park to get in shape. With a new season comes new sports, and Jessica says, get in shape now and you'll enjoy your sport more later. What a beautiful fall day hanging out with Jessica Turner at Meadow Park. And Jessica, you're going to help me get in shape for the winter. I mean, this is beautiful fall weather, but winter is coming. Why get in shape for winter?
Well, when you head up, for example, on your first day on the mountain, you want to be ready to go. You want to be feeling good, and it just prevents injury and to have that first day feeling strong.
So how do we do that?
Well, you want to start by working out a few days a week. At least start with 3, but if you can work out, 5, 6 days a week is really good with a nice balance. Just getting moving, things like running, bike riding, even being in the gym, just going on the elliptical or on a Stairmaster or something like that, just to get your body moving, your heart rate up. And then you want to add in some strength and conditioning type exercise.
And those are a couple of core exercises you can basically do while you're out here in the park or in your backyard, right?
Exactly.
So what are you going to start me off with?
Okay, let's start off with lunges. The great thing about lunges, I know.
Lunges, okay.
Highly effective though. The great thing about lunges is they incorporate a lot of lower body muscles, and then they also help you focus a little bit on balance, which is key just to keep those stabilizing muscles going as well.
So let's get to it.
So for a lunge, your basic lunge to start out, you can step it forward and coming down, and then back up and step back. Okay?
So just a basic step forward,
come down, and then come back up. Good. So the next time when you come down, I want you to pause at the bottom.
Okay. So go down.
Pause. Good. And then from here, I want you to shift your weight back just a little bit, because you want to keep your knee over top of your ankle, and that helps keep your knee nice and safe and doesn't put a lot of pressure on your knee. So once you have those dialed, you can add to that and start doing a walking lunge.
Walking lunges.
Yes.
You're starting off with the hardest one, aren't you,
Yes.
Jessica?
Good. And then just watch those knees when you come down, that it stays over top of your ankle. Good, you can come back even a little bit further with that knee. Good, there you go.
So I'm working
Good.
my legs and my core for this.
Yep.
Total body lunge workout.
Yes.
Feeling great.
Good.
Feeling sore. That was only 10. So what's next?
Let's add a little more movement in. So when you're on the mountain, for example, you end up with that little bit of impact. So you want your body to be able to react to that.
Okay.
So we're gonna go for side to side lateral bounds. So what they look like is you're coming across like this. You can start out nice and mellow, and then you can really add to that. So it just gets that lateral movement, which can be related to
lateral movement.
Yeah.
So we're just jumping back and forth.
Side to side, yeah. Again, you add that little bit of squat in there.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So it
Good.
just prepares your body for hitting the mogul field.
For that movement, and even in snowboarding, you get that movement. Even in hockey, that little bit of skate
Yeah,
back
you're
and forth.
skating kind of right now.
So next on the list, let's move into more upper body. So when you're in the outdoors or even at home, you can incorporate things around you. So for example, there's a bench just over there. We can go over there and we'll do some push-ups on the bench.
Great. Okay. So Jessica, it's great to get in shape. You know, first person down the hill or fastest one to the net. But having, strong muscles, it'll help me, avoid an injury this winter, right?
Absolutely. So when your muscles are strong, it helps protect your joints. And another thing about working out is that gets more fluid into your joints as well. So then you have more lubrication into your joints. So just that movement creates that protection. You have the strong muscles. It's like a full package.
Not just to be first to the net or first one down the hill, but safety.
Yeah,
all right, so
absolutely.
we're doing upper body on the bench?
Yeah. So you can use a bench, for example, to start out with, say, push-ups. So you can put your hands down on the bench. You want to be about a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. And the key here is keeping alignment. So you want to go from your shoulders all the way down to your toes. You want to feel in line. So you're coming down and pushing back up. So what this is working is you're getting your core all the way down to your toes and your arms. Good.
And keeping everything in line.
Everything in line. You can have your breath following you, so breathing in as you come down and breathing out as you push up. Beautiful. Lovely.
Oh.
Excellent.
Wow, I really feel that in my core, actually. which is great because you really need that core for all these winter sports we've been talking about.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jess. So we've
You're
got our lunges,
yep,
our lateral bounds, and push-ups.
Yes.
3 great core exercises to start from, and then from there, you know, can add some jogging and squats.
Yeah, and a couple others, some back. Just want to have like an even base to work from.
An even base. Okay, here we go. It's going to be a great winter. No excuses.
No excuses.
On the ice or on the hill.
Yep.
Okay, let's finish off with some lunges.
Excellent.
I
Here
feel
we
like
go.
I can do more with you beside me.
It's that motivation, teamwork. Lovely.
Well, I will admit I was a little sore after spending the day with Jessica. And from a beautiful fall day to this winter snow, it's a true sign I really do need to get a little more active. That is this episode of Go Sea to Sky. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.